Alright guys, so today I want to tell you about something that you might not have thought of, but could get you a mark on your DOT inspection and could get you a ticket. Stay tuned, we'll talk about it. Alright guys, what we're going to talk about today is under the hood of the round that was clean the other day, and now it's got bugs all over it. But we are going to get under the hood and talk about something I was never had really thought about it. I know we inspect our trucks and we want to make sure everything's good and all, and I was talking to somebody one day and they said they got a ticket for this. And I want to see if any of you guys have ever got a ticket for this. And so I thought, you know, a lot of the stuff that we talk about is common sense stuff. Neighbor went by on a tractor. But a lot of the stuff we talk about on the show is common sense stuff. But I don't know that we think about some of these things as getting us a ticket. Now you guys research whether it'll get you a ticket or not. I just went by what somebody said. I didn't look it up or nothing. But this guy told me that he went through and got pulled through a weigh station for an inspection. They told him to hit his windshield wipers. His wipers worked. And they told him to hit his washers. And they was working. But guess what? It didn't have any fluid in it. And so, he got rode up for it. So, that would really stink to get a ticket for not having washer fluid. Oh, here a second, that thing's about ready to close. Anyway, it would really stink to get a ticket for something like that when this stuff is cheap. So I thought, well, I better share that with everybody. Not that y'all maybe, most of y'all might have known that, I don't know. But sometimes the things we know to check and do, we do, but we don't think about these small little things getting us a daggum ticket. I'm sure there's other things like, you know, air pressure, that might get us a ticket because of low tire. But I think it's about full, guys. Oh, yep, there it is, it's full. You know, air pressure, low tire, something like that. A light out for sure will get us a ticket, you know. And I have, when I was out in the Midwest one time, there was a lady, DOT officer, inspecting the truck, and she asked the guy if he would flip his hood over so she could check for leaks. So, you know, we know leaks will get us a ticket. But my truck, for the most part, other than dusty, pretty clean. For you guys that own a ramp, if you ever get that service engine warning, it's probably because of the air filter right here. I think I done a video on that one time. You can look back and see, but there's an air filter in that top piece. It's real easy to change. Don't pay the Chrysler place a fortune, and also don't order it from the Chrysler place. Order it on Amazon. This truck is due a oil change and a fuel filter change. And those that's never done it on a Ram, fuel filter thingy is way back in there. It's not easy. That's one fuel filter and the other one's under the truck. But I do my own oil change and fuel filters. So when my computer says it's time to change, I change the oil filter, and both fuel filters at the same time. I do everything one time. Guys say, oh, you don't have to change your fuel filters that much. Well, actually this time, the gauges on my dash are the same. Like the fuel filters show they need to be changed, and the oil filters. A lot of times you'll go, I've heard of people going 2 oil changes for 1 fuel filter change. So I don't know, I just change them all myself, whether it shows it on the dash or not. But if the oil needs changed, the fuel filters need changed. So that's just my way of doing things. These trucks cost too much money, so it don't hurt to overkill on some of this stuff, especially fuel. Because you get some bad fuel. You get bad fuel in your truck, that's a bad deal. My nephew is a diesel guy, and he said a lot of guys don't realize how important it is for the fuel to be clean and the fuel to be pumping correctly and all that when it comes to, you know, your fuel pump and your injectors and all that. So I take his word for it, because I'm not a mechanic. I mean, I can do, you know, a little bit of stuff, and I guess I'm a YouTube mechanic. I can do some stuff, and if I have problems, I can always call Chris and he'll walk me through it. Or I've got another cousin that was a shop foreman for years, Keith. He's the one that I advertise his fishing channel. So he can walk me through generally about anything if I get in trouble. But I just want to share that with you guys. The simple thing like windshield washer fluid could get you a ticket. That's crazy. Windshield washer fluid cheap, so there's no need of getting a ticket for that. So make sure it works. Out in the heat, boy, them things evaporate. So make sure you keep it primed. That was another thing the guy told me when he was telling me about that. He said if you run out where it's extremely hot, make sure every now and then you just reach up there and turn your washers on and keep it primed up in the hose from the tank, from the reservoir to the wipers, because it'll evaporate. It gets so hot. So he said make sure you always keep it pumped to the wipers, so that when you do get stopped, it starts spraying quickly and things like that. So I hope you guys are enjoying these little tips. I think I told you in one of the videos, when I think of a good one, I film it. So when you see it, it may be, you know, days ahead. So if you have any ideas about stuff you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments, and I'll try my best. So I've had some people mention that y'all want me to turn the camera around when I'm driving down the road and film the scenery. I'm in North Alabama. We don't have much scenery. It ain't like I'm out in Colorado. But I don't know what that would look like, me filming what's in front of me and talking. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think about that. I'm open to change. I don't know the best way to do it. So I do go to places that are nice, and I try to film that when I do. But I guess I may be taking it for granted. I do live in a beautiful place, don't get me wrong, but I don't have a Vail Pass. You know what I'm saying? I do have, I don't run any routes on it, but not far from here we have Mont Eagle Mountain. And a lot of you guys have crossed Mont Eagle Mountain, and that is a beautiful sight as well. But anyway, so you guys put in the comments what you guys want to see, what you like to see, and I'll try to do the best I can. Don't forget the links in the description. BeefJerky.com, 10% off. Mytee got $10 off, $250 order. And like this video, please, and subscribe. Hit the bell outside the subscribe button and share if you can. Love you guys. Don't forget what I always say. If you want to have a safe trip, you got to start out doing safe things. Inspect your truck, inspect your trailer, inspect your equipment, and yep, make sure you got windshield washer fluid. See you guys.